As thanks for joining us on the Bardstown Weather Center here this evening on YouTube. As we'll bring you our live severe weather coverage for you here this evening. We'll continue to monitor multiple forms of severe weather across the viewing areas, so stay tuned to the latest. We'll have the radar up for you for now. As we'll give the latest on the warnings currently for you right here. There's a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Orange County and south central Indiana, northwestern Washington County, south central Indiana until 6 p.m. Eastern Time. At 5:15 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles south of Bedford, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 mile per hour wind gusts and half dollar-sized hail. Source radar indicated impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Salem, Orleans, Campbellsburg, Livonia, Sotelo, Broomer, Course, Youth, Lipscomb, Smalley, and Claysville. And a new warning just put out here. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Jefferson County in south central Indiana, north central Trimble County, and central Kentucky until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time. At 5:48 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles northwest of Madison, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Source radar indicated impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Madison, Smyrna, Middleton, DuPont, Wilkesburg, Middlefort, North Madison, Mansville, Bellevue, and 5 Points. So there's currently 2 thunderstorm warnings in the viewing area currently. And we'll continue to watch as we do expect more warnings to be issued. Stay tuned. As Lamp doors back here to the Bardstown Weather Center. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Harrison County and south central Indiana, east central Orange County and south central Indiana, southwestern Washington County and south central Indiana until 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time. At 5:59 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 10 miles northeast of Paoli, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source radar indicated impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include New Pekin, Palmyra, Campbellsburg, Hardensburg, Lavona, Stotelo, Fredericksburg, Broomer, Smedley, and Shorts Corners. Let's join us back here to the Bardstown Weather Center here this evening as we're waiting for the snoot. Here it goes. The new one just popped up here. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Switzerland County, southeastern Indiana, Carroll County, in northern Kentucky, Gallatin County in northern Kentucky until 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:05 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Carrollton, moving southeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, source radar indicated. Impact expect damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Carrollton, Versailles, Florence, Kentucky Speedway, Glencoe, Gennett, Sparta, Wurtsville, Prestonville, Langstaff, Locust, Markland, Moorfield, Mount Sterling, and Jacksonville. This includes Interstate 71 in Kentucky between mile markers 39 and 66. The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Morgan County in southeastern Kentucky, north central Breathitt County in southeastern Kentucky, northwestern Magoffin County in southeastern Kentucky, central Wolfe County in southeastern Kentucky until 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:05 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Goneysville or near Campton, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Source radar indicated impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Simpson, Lewis, Burkhart, Lexi, Rexville, Anita, Gifford, Pliny, Kearney, Sellers, Rocklick, and Muck. And we continue to track multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. Stay with us. We expect more warnings to be issued. As thanks for joining us back here to the Bardstown Weather Center on our live severe weather coverage. The National Weather Service in Indianapolis has issued a flash flood warning for eastern Brown County in south central Indiana, Bartholomew County in central Indiana, northwestern Jennings County in southeastern Indiana until 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time. At 9:13 p.m. Eastern Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area, with 1 to 2 inches falling since 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Columbus, North Vernon, Nashville, Elizabethtown, Jonesville, Alena, New Bern, Country, Spurs Lake, Stonehead, Ginkgo Bone, Rammer, and Taylorsville. This includes Interstate 65 between mile markers 59 and 74. Here we go. What shows that? Okay, give me a second. I'll have to load that up here. Okay. Over here. And we'll update you on a new mesoscale discussion that was just issued. It says areas affected central and southwestern Ohio, northern and eastern Kentucky. Concerning severe weather potential watch needed soon. Possibility of watch issuance 95%. Summary, a severe thunderstorm watch will likely be needed soon. Discussion, a cluster of multicell and supercell thunderstorms are currently moving out of southeastern Indiana toward the eastern portion of Watch 332. Downstream of this watch, a new severe thunderstorm watch will likely be needed to cover the continued severe weather threat from these storms. In addition, storms have started to develop in central Kentucky, with mesohail approaching 1 inch in a few cells. Therefore, additional severe storms may be possible ahead of the ongoing activity. Mesocap values across the region is around 2,000 to 2,500 joules of energy, with effective shear around 35 to 40 knots for RAP analysis. Mid-level lap rates remain modest, but the storm organization due to moderate shear should support a large hail threat. These storms will also be capable of producing damaging winds, especially if storms grow upscale as they move southeasterly. Further north, storms in central Ohio have struggled thus far. However, the area remains unstable, with the cold front further west and the shortwave trough still moving toward the area. Therefore, a severe weather threat remains for this region through the evening. So it looks like they'll issue some more watches here shortly, so you may see that pop up, and when they do, we'll have them for you. A new severe thunderstorm warning now just been issued. The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Bath County and east central Kentucky, northwestern Morgan County in southeastern Kentucky, northeastern Menifee County in east central Kentucky, southern Fleming County in east central Kentucky, southern Rowan County in east central Kentucky until 7 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:18 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Bourbon, Furrets, or over Owingsville, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 mile per hour wind gusts and half-dollar sized hail. Source radar indicated impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Moores Head, Owingsville, Marshall, Henry, Salt Lick, Zegg, Ramey, Wyoming, Edletsville, Peasax, Olympia Springs, and Yale. So we'll continue to keep monitoring severe thunderstorms as they move across the warned areas. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining us back here to the Bardstown Weather Center. The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Bell County in southeastern Kentucky, northeastern Knox County in southeastern Kentucky, southwestern Leslie County in southeast Kentucky, southeastern Clay County in southeastern Kentucky until 7 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:25 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Ogle, or 8 miles south of Manchester, moving southeast at 20 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Source radar indicated impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Sandy Forks, Wright's Shade, Moselle, Asher, Salt Gum, Beverly, Stone Fort Junction, Goose Rock, Phil, Ogle, Siler, and Eros. A new warning finishes here, so let's get to that. The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Morgan County in southeast Kentucky, northeastern Breathitt County in southeast Kentucky, northwestern Magoffin County in southeast Kentucky, northeastern Wolfe County in southeastern Kentucky until 7 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:27 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Belknap, or 12 miles west of Silersville, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and half dollar sized hail. Source radar indicated impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Silersville, Mason, Burkhart, Lexi, Wreckville, Bahena, Gifford, Burning Fort, Kearney, Sellers, Bays, and George. As we continue to watch the severe weather, stay tuned. Thank you for joining us back here as we'll read the latest information here on this new watch. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 334 in effect until 5:30 p. or until midnight Central Time, 1 a.m. Eastern. Locations impacted include eastern Kentucky, southwestern Ohio, southern and western West Virginia. Primary threats include scattered, damaging wind gusts to 70 miles per hour, isolated very large hail events to 2 inches in diameter possible. Summary. Multiple supercells and clusters will move across a large portion of eastern Kentucky and adjacent portions of Ohio and West Virginia this evening. Damaging winds and large hail are the primary hazards. Probability table for this severe thunderstorm watch. Probability of 2 or more tornadoes, 10%. Probability of 1 or more strong tornadoes, 5%. Probability of 10 or more severe wind events, 50%. Probability of 1 or more wind events greater than 65 knots, 20%. Probability of 10 or more severe hail events, 30%. Probability of 1 or more hail events greater than 2 inches in diameter, 30%. Probability of 6 or more combined severe hail wind events, 70%. So that will include the rest of those areas there. Once again, for our viewing area. So, like I said, lots of stuff happening, so stay tuned to the latest. Thank you for joining us back here to the Bardstown Weather Center. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Harrison County and south central Indiana, west central Clark County and south central Indiana, northwestern Floyd County and south central Indiana, northwestern Orange County and south central Indiana, southern Washington County and south central Indiana until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:41 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Salem, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. As your ping pong ball sized hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts, source radar indicated impact people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include New Providencetown, Galena, New Pekin, Palmyra, Borden, Greenville, Livina, Billington, Boomer, and St. Joseph. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Switzerland County, southeastern Indiana, eastern Carroll County in northern Kentucky, northwestern Grant County in northern Kentucky, northwestern Owen County in northern Kentucky, Gallatin County in northern Kentucky until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:44 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Vinnie, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated impact damage to roofs and siding trees. Locations impacted include Carrollton, Beebe, Warsaw, Florence, Kentucky Speedway, Glencoe, Inhant, Sanders, Sparta, Baytown, Ryle, Interstate 71 at mile marker 52, Marksland, New Liberty, Mount Sterling, Easton. This includes Interstate 71 in Kentucky between mile markers 48 and 69. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio has issued a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Ohio, northern Kenton, northern Boone, and southwestern Hamilton counties. At 6:48 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Covington, moving southeast at 35 miles per hour hazard, 70 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source trained weather spotters impact minor hail damage to vehicles as possible. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Cincinnati, Covington, Florence, Independence, Egner, Edgewood, Elmore, Fort Mitchell, Vanilla Hills, Fort Wright, Lawrenceburg, Loudoun, Crescent Springs, Aurora, Crestwood Hills, Park Hills, Lakeside Park, Oakbrook, Burlington, and Union. This includes the following interstates: Interstate 71 in Ohio near mile marker 0, Interstate 74 in Ohio near mile marker 19, Interstate 75 in Kentucky between mile markers 175 and 188 and near mile marker 191, I-75 in Ohio between mile markers 0 and 6, As we continue to track severe weather across the area, stay tuned. Same for us back here. Continue to track the severe weather across the area here. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Kenton County in northern Kentucky, Campbell County in northern Kentucky, central Boone County in northern Kentucky, southeastern Hamilton County in southwestern Ohio, west central Clermont County in southwestern Ohio, until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:55 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Taylor's Mills, moving southeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazards include 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated impact. Expect considerable tree damage. Damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Cincinnati, Covington, Florence, Independence, Norwood, Egner, Fort Thomas, Newsport, Edgewood, Alexandria, Elsmore, Chevrolet, Fort Mitchell, Vanilla Hills, Highland Heights, Milford, Taylor Mills, Bellevue, Fort Wright, and Dayton. This includes the following interstates: Interstate 71 in Ohio between mile markers 0 and 7, Interstate 75 in Kentucky between mile markers 175 and 191. I-75 in Ohio between mile markers 0 and 4. National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Morgan County, southeastern Kentucky, or northeastern Menifee County in east central Kentucky, south central Rowan County in east central Kentucky until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Big Woods, or 7 miles northeast of Fredericksburg, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazards golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated. Impact people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roof siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include West Liberty, Henry, Lewis, Sag, Flores, Rexville, Lick Branch, Index, Pekin, Omer, Wagner, and Snellers. The National, give me a second, let me put it in. The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Morgan County, southeastern Kentucky, southwestern Johnson County, and northeastern Kentucky, northwestern Floyd County, and southeastern Kentucky, northeastern Breathitt County, and southeast Kentucky, Magoffin County, and southeast Kentucky, east central Wolfe County, and southeastern Kentucky, until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:58 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Dell, or 9 miles west of Silersville, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard ping pong ball sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated. Impact people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roof siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Paintsville, Silersville, Mason, Frederickville, Burkhart, Gunlock, Benina, Gifford, Carver, Burning Fork, Corney, and Orchard. The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Hartland County in southeastern Kentucky, northeastern Bell County in southeastern Kentucky, east central Knox County in southeastern Kentucky, southern Leslie County in southeastern Kentucky, southeastern Clay County in southeastern Kentucky, until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. At 6:58 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Sandy Fork, or 12 miles northwest of Harlan, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source radar indicated. Impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Harlan, Lola, Everts, Wallens Creek, Bob's Creek, Sandy Fork, Bledsoe, Marion Alice, Chevrolet, Corydon, Beverly, and Sailor. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for south central Jefferson County and south central Indiana, Trimble County and central Kentucky, northwestern Henry County and central Kentucky until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:09 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Bedford, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Edges include 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source radar indicated impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Bedford, Campbellsburg, Middleton, Monitor, Trout, Sligo, Turn Station, and Super. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Du Bois County and south central Indiana, northwestern Crawford County and south central Indiana, southern Orange County and south central Indiana until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:12 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm located 13 miles southwest of Paoli, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gust and quarter-size hail. Source radar indicated impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Paoli, French Lick, West Bandon, Springs, Hillham, Tazewell, Chambersburg, Bacon, Eckery, Ellsworth, and Greenbrier. So we're tracking multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. They continue to be in effect across the area. Stay tuned to the latest. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for east central Grant County in northern Kentucky, Pendleton County in northern Kentucky until 8 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:20 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles east of Dry Ridge, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size south. Source radar indicated. Impact minor hail damage to vehicles is possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Williamstown, Falmouth, Butler, Morgan, Moscow, Mount Auburn, Woolworth, Browning Corners, Greenwood, Williamstown Lake, Kincaid, Lake State Park, Peach Grove, Knoxville, Marcus, Ivor, Catawba, Camp Northwood, Gene Snyder Airport, Cordova, and Meckersburg. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Clark County, south central Indiana, northeastern Floyd County in south central Indiana, southwestern Oldham County in central Kentucky, north central Jefferson County in central Kentucky until 8 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:23 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near New Albany, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts to quarter-size south. Source radar indicated. Impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Louisville, Jeffersontown, New Albany, St. Matthews, Linden, Prospect, Hurstburg, Graymore, Devonsdale, Windy Hills, and St. Regis Park. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Brecken County in northern Kentucky, southern Campbell County in northern Kentucky, southern Clermont County in southwestern Ohio, southwestern Brown County in southwestern Ohio until 8 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:25 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Nelsville, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail source radar indicated. Impact. Expect hail damage to vehicles as possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Georgetown, Amilla, Mount Ord, Bethel, New Richmond, Williamsburg, Augusta, Delicacy, Harmonsville, Higginsport, Mentor, Moscow, Nelsville, California, Cello, Willow Grove, Bedford, Solitaire, Nicholasville, and State Route 32 and at US Route 68. The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Jackson County, southeastern Kentucky, northwestern Clay County, and southeastern Kentucky until 8 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:26 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Dota, or 10 miles northwest of Manchester, moving east at 15 miles per hour. Hazard half-dollar size cell source radar indicated. Impact damage to vehicles is expected. Locations impacted include Manchester, Thomas, Bernsey, Roy Ryder, Grace, Sexton's Creek, Sectaire Gap, Forgerstown, Treadway, Sidell, High Knobs, and Littleton. National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Owsley County in southeastern Kentucky, southwestern Breathitt County in southeastern Kentucky, southeastern Lee County in southeastern Kentucky until 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Lone or near Boonville, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard half-dollar sized hail source radar indicated. Impact damage to vehicles is expected. Locations impacted include Jackson, Canyon Falls, Copeland, Oakdale, Grass, Cope Branch, Nectar, Ethel, Frozen Creek, Quickstand, Coney, and Lesro. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Harrison County in central Kentucky until 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Williamstown, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Source radar indicated. Impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Berry, Robinson, Comersville, Oddsville, Granite, Colette, Venice, Boyd, Claysville, and Sunrise. The National Weather Service in Wilmington, Ohio has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Robertson County in northern Kentucky, Brackett County in northern Kentucky until 8 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:36 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Brooksville or moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Source radar indicated impact expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Brooksville, Mount Olive, Germantown, U.S. Route 62 at State Route 875, Neves, Milford, Berlin, Stonewall, Panina, Howardsville, Santa Fe, Kenneltown, Petre, Chatham, Hitsville, and Woolacott. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Crawford County in south central Indiana, southern Orange County in south central Indiana until 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:44 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles southwest of Paoli, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Quarter-size cell source radar indicated. Impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include English, Greenbrier, Ethel, Temple, Valence, Fargo, Towsville, Bacon, Youngers Creek, and Milton. Severe thunderstorm warning update. The severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Clark and northeastern Floyd counties is canceled. The severe thunderstorm was prompted. The warning is moved out of the warned area, therefore the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Time for southwestern Odom and north central Jefferson counties. At 7:46 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over hills and dales moving southeast at 25 mile per hour. Hazards include 60 mile per hour wind gusts in any size dale. Source radar indicated impact expect damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Louisville, St. Matthews, Linden, Prospect, Hurstburn, Waymore, Devonsdale, Windy Hills, St. Regis Park, Worthington Hills, and Beechwood Village. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Harrison County in central Kentucky until 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. At 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 10 miles northwest of Cynthiana, moving southeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts to quarter-size cell source radar indicated. Impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Cynthiana, Breckenridge, Hornersville, Garrett, Breckner, Roofland, Liard, Pondexter, Fordswell, and Hilton.